I'll never forget the look on my grandfather's face. For years, he struggled. Every step was painful, every movement a challenge. Doctors dismissed it as just aging. But then he tried something new. Within minutes, everything changed. He stood up with ease, walked without wincing, and smiled like he hadn't in years. The best part? It wasn't some expensive treatment or risky surgery. It was a simple trick most people don't even know exists. Before I reveal this powerful relief method, take a second to subscribe to Better Aging Advice. We're here to help you stay strong, healthy, and pain-free, so you can enjoy life the way you deserve. Knee pain doesn't just hurt. It steals from you. It starts small, a little stiffness in the morning, a dull ache after a long day. But over time, it gets worse. Suddenly, simple things like getting out of bed, walking up the stairs, or standing for too long become a struggle. You start avoiding activities you once loved. Hikes, playing with the grandkids, even just taking a stroll through the park. And the worst part? The frustration, the feeling of being trapped in your own body. You try painkillers, but they only mask the problem. You rest, hoping it'll improve, but somehow it gets worse. And when you finally ask for help, you hear the same response. It's just part of aging. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Millions of people deal with knee pain every day, thinking they just have to live with it. But here's the shocking truth. Most people are unknowingly making their pain worse. You see, when knee pain flares up, the natural response is to take it easy. Sit more, move less, and try not to put too much strain on your joints. And while this might seem like the right thing to do, it actually weakens your knees over time, leading to more stiffness, more discomfort, and a greater risk of long-term damage. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept this as your new reality. What if I told you there's a simple science-backed way to relieve knee pain, loosen stiff joints, and even restore mobility without dangerous drugs, expensive treatments, or surgery? Well, in just a moment, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. But first, let's uncover the real reason why your knees hurt and why most treatments fail to fix the root cause. So what's the trick? It's called the quad activation reset, a simple yet powerful movement that wakes up the muscles supporting your knee, helping to relieve pain almost instantly. Many people don't realize that knee pain isn't just about the knee itself. It's often caused by weak or inactive muscles around it. And one of the biggest culprits, the quadriceps, the large muscles at the front of your thighs. When they become weak, your knee joint is forced to absorb more impact, leading to discomfort, stiffness, and even long-term damage. But by activating these muscles properly, you shift the pressure away from your knee joint, improve stability, and reduce pain. The best part? It only takes a few minutes a day, and you can do it right from your chair. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Get into position, expanded for maximum clarity and engagement. The first step in the quad activation reset is getting into the right position. This might seem simple, but proper form is critical to ensure you activate the right muscles and avoid putting unnecessary strain on your joints. 1. Choose the right chair. Not all chairs are created equal when it comes to knee-friendly exercises. Here's what you need. A sturdy, firm chair. Avoid cushy sofas or overly soft seats that cause you to sink in. A solid chair provides the stability needed to properly engage your muscles. A chair with a straight back. This helps maintain good posture, which is crucial for muscle activation. No wheels or unstable surfaces, swiveling or rolling chairs. can make it harder to keep your form and might lead to unnecessary strain or injury. 2. Sit with proper posture. Now that you have the right chair, sit all the way back so your back is supported. Your posture is key to ensuring the movement works effectively. Follow these simple guidelines. Keep your back straight. Avoid slouching, which can shift your weight incorrectly and reduce the effectiveness of the exercise. If needed, place a small pillow or rolled-up towel behind your lower back for support. Feet flat on the floor. Your knees should be at a 90-degree angle, meaning your thighs are parallel to the ground. If your feet dangle, place a small stool under them. If your knees are too high, use a higher chair. Keep your core engaged. Imagine pulling your belly button slightly inward. This subtle movement helps stabilize your torso and prevents unnecessary strain on your lower back. 3. Position your hands for stability. Your hands play a subtle yet important role in maintaining balance and proper form. Rest them lightly on your thighs. This keeps you centered without adding unnecessary pressure. Avoid gripping the chair for support. You want your leg muscles to do the work, not your arms. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Tension in your upper body can interfere with proper muscle engagement. 4. Breathe and prepare. Before moving to the next step, take a moment to center yourself. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Visualize your quadriceps activating. This mental preparation enhances muscle engagement. Relax any unnecessary tension in your jaw, shoulders, and hands. Now you're perfectly positioned to move on to step 2. Step 2. Engage your quadriceps, expanded for maximum clarity and effectiveness. Now that you're in the correct seated position, it's time to wake up your quadriceps, the key muscles that support your knee and absorb impact when you walk, climb stairs, or stand up. Activating these muscles properly can make a huge difference in how your knees feel, reducing pain and improving mobility almost instantly. Let's break this step down in detail to maximize its benefits. Slowly extend one leg straight out. Gently lift one leg straight in front of you, extending it until it's parallel to the floor or as close as your flexibility allows. Go slow and controlled. Rushing through this movement won't engage the muscles properly. Think of it like lifting a weight. You want to feel the resistance. Keep your thighs stable. The movement should come from your knee joint, not your hip. Avoid shifting your body or leaning back. Find a comfortable height. If you can't reach full extension, that's okay. Lift as high as you can without pain and work your way up over time. Tip: if you have very weak quadriceps, you can start by lifting your leg just a few inches off the ground and gradually increase the height as you build strength. 2. Tighten the muscles at the front of your thigh. Once your leg is extended, shift your focus to your quadriceps, the large muscles on the front of your thigh. This is where the real magic happens. Actively squeeze your thigh muscles. Imagine trying to flex your leg, as if you're pushing your kneecap toward your thigh. Keep the tension steady. Don't just lift your leg. Actively engage your muscles throughout the movement. Pay attention to your knee joint. The goal is to take pressure off your knee, not strain it. If you feel sharp pain, reduce the height or intensity. Why this works? Many people don't realize that weak quadriceps are a major reason for knee pain. When these muscles aren't activated properly, your knee joint has to absorb more impact, leading to stiffness, discomfort, and long-term wear and tear. 3. Hold the position for 5 seconds. Now let's add some resistance by holding the position. Count slowly, hold for 5 full seconds, breathing normally. Maintain the squeeze. Keep your quadriceps engaged the entire time, as if you're flexing them on purpose. Check your posture. Keep your back straight and avoid leaning back. If you notice yourself slouching, adjust your position. Feeling shaky? That's a good sign. It means your muscles are working. Over time, this movement will feel easier as your muscles get stronger. 4. Keep your foot flexed and toes slightly upward. To make sure your muscles are engaged correctly, pay attention to your foot positioning. Flex your foot slightly. Instead of letting it droop, keep it active by pointing your toes slightly upward. Avoid locking your knee. The goal is to strengthen the muscles around your knee, not strain the joint itself. Keep a soft bend in your knee to prevent hyperextension. Adjust if needed. If you feel discomfort in your knee, lower your leg slightly and focus on engaging the thigh muscles rather than fully extending the knee. For extra resistance, you can add a light ankle weight once you get stronger. Most people don't realize that weak quadriceps are one of the biggest contributors to knee pain. If these muscles aren't activated properly, the knee joint absorbs too much shock with every step, leading to discomfort, instability, and even long-term damage. By deliberately strengthening and engaging your quadriceps, you shift pressure away from your knee joint, reducing strain and pain. Improve knee stability, making movements like walking, climbing stairs, and standing up easier. Enhance overall mobility, giving you back the freedom to move without hesitation. Try it now. Feel the muscles contract and notice the difference. Over time, this simple movement can change the way your knees feel every day. Now let's move on to step 3. Step 3. Lower and repeat, expanded for maximum effectiveness. Now that you've engaged your quadriceps and held the position, it's time to complete the movement with control. Many people focus only on the lifting phase of an exercise, but the way you lower your leg is just as important for building strength and protecting your knee. If you just let your foot drop back down, you miss out on half the benefits of this exercise. Instead, we want to lower slowly and with control, ensuring that the muscles remain engaged even as you return to the starting position. 1. Slowly lower your leg back to the starting position. Go slow and steady. Resist the urge to just let your foot drop. Instead, lower it gradually, taking about 2 to 3 seconds to return to the starting position. Keep your muscles engaged. Even as you lower your leg, continue activating your quadriceps to maintain stability. Maintain good posture. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and avoid shifting your weight in the chair. This controlled movement helps strengthen the quadriceps through their full range of motion, improving both strength and endurance. 2. Don't just drop your foot. One of the biggest mistakes people make with this exercise is rushing the lowering phase and letting the foot fall too quickly. Doing this reduces the effectiveness of the movement and can even cause unnecessary strain on the knee joint. Think of it like descending stairs. If you were stepping down from a stair too quickly, you'd put excess pressure on your knees. The same principle applies here. Control is key. Lower your leg as if you're lowering a weight with purpose and precision. Feel the resistance. You should still feel some activation in your quadriceps as your foot returns to the floor. If you want to increase the challenge, try pausing halfway down for a second before fully lowering your foot. This forces your muscles to stay engaged even longer, boosting strength. 3. Repeat the exercise 5 to 10 times per leg. Start with what feels comfortable. If you're new to this, begin with just 5 repetitions per leg and gradually increase as your muscles strengthen. Aim for balance. Make sure to do the same number of repetitions on both legs, even if one knee feels weaker. Breathe naturally. Avoid holding your breath. Inhale as you lower your leg and exhale when lifting it again. How many reps should you do? Beginner, 5 reps per leg. Intermediate, 8 reps per leg. Advanced, 10 plus reps per leg. Listen to your body. If you feel sharp pain, reduce the number of reps or lower your leg less. The goal is gentle activation, not discomfort. And does gradually increase as you get stronger. Over time, your quadriceps will become stronger and more responsive, which means you can start adding more repetitions or even light ankle weights for extra resistance. Challenge yourself, but don't rush. The key is to build strength gradually to avoid strain. Stay consistent. Doing this exercise daily, or at least 3 to 4 times per week, will yield the best results. Track your progress. Notice how your knees feel after a few weeks. Are stairs easier? Less morning stiffness? These small improvements show that your muscles are getting stronger. If you feel fatigue before reaching 5 reps, that's completely normal. Over time, your endurance will improve, and you'll be able to do more with less effort. The slow, controlled lowering of your leg is just as important as lifting it. Many people think that simply extending the leg is enough, but the eccentric, lowering phase of the movement is where real strength is built. By focusing on this part of the exercise, you train your quadriceps to stay engaged longer, improving endurance. Enhance knee stability, reducing the risk of sudden pain or buckling. Support your knee joint, preventing excessive wear and tear. This step ensures that your muscles remain strong and functional throughout daily activities, whether it's standing up, walking, or climbing stairs. Many people assume knee pain is caused by worn-out cartilage or aging joints, but in most cases, the real issue starts with weak or imbalanced muscles. When your quadriceps are inactive, your knee joint absorbs too much force, leading to stiffness and discomfort, increased pressure on the joints, higher risk of long-term damage. By strengthening and activating these muscles, you shift the pressure away from your knee joint, reducing pain. Improve knee mobility and flexibility, making movement easier. Enhance stability, preventing future injuries. And the best part? This trick is quick, easy, and works immediately. Take a moment to do this entire exercise right now. Feel the muscles activate, the stability increase, and the relief begin. Just a few minutes a day could mean a future with less pain, more freedom, and stronger knees. You've completed all 3 steps. Great job! Now keep going, and let's make knee pain a thing of the past. Knee pain can be frustrating, limiting your mobility and keeping you from doing the things you love. And when pain strikes, it's natural to want to rest, avoid movement, or even rely on painkillers. But here's the surprising truth. Most people are unknowingly making their knee pain worse. Let's break down the 2 biggest mistakes people make and how to avoid them for lasting relief. Mistake number 1, resting too much. Many people believe that movement makes knee pain worse, so they try to rest as much as possible, thinking they're protecting their joints. But here's the problem. Too much rest weakens the muscles that support your knee, making the pain even worse over time. Muscles weaken when they're not used. Your quadriceps, hamstrings, and stabilizer muscles all work together to keep your knees stable. Without regular movement, these muscles start to weaken, putting more strain on your knee joint. Stiffness increases with inactivity. Ever notice how your knees feel stiff and painful after sitting for too long? That's because movement helps keep your joints lubricated and flexible. Blood flow is reduced. Movement increases circulation, delivering essential nutrients to the knee joint. Without it, healing slows down, and inflammation can build up. The right movements don't damage your knees, they heal them. When you perform gentle, controlled exercises like the quad activation reset, you actually strengthen your knees and reduce pain naturally. Mistake number 2, ignoring the small stabilizer muscles. When people try to fix knee pain, they often focus only on the major muscle groups, like the quadriceps and hamstrings. But they forget about the smaller stabilizer muscles that hold the knee joint in place and prevent unnecessary strain. Weak stabilizers lead to instability. Without strong stabilizer muscles, the knee joint moves out of alignment, causing extra stress and pain. Balance and coordination suffer. Strong stabilizer muscles protect your knees from sudden twists or missteps, reducing the risk of injury. Most traditional workouts ignore them. Exercises like running, biking, or even weight training often focus on the larger muscles, but neglect the smaller ones that are crucial for knee health. The solution? Simple movements like the quad activation reset activate both the large and small muscles, improving overall knee strength, stability, and function. The good news is that you don't need expensive treatments, painful injections, or risky medications to improve your knee health. With just a few simple movements daily, you can reduce knee pain naturally, strengthen the muscles that support your knees, improve mobility, and prevent future pain. Instead of avoiding movement, embrace the right kind of movement. Your knees aren't doomed to get worse with age. They can get stronger with the right approach. Try the quad activation reset every day for a week and see how your knees feel. Focus on consistent movement, not just temporary relief. Strengthen your stabilizer muscles to prevent pain from coming back. You have the power to take control of your knee health, and it starts with one simple movement. Are you ready to feel the difference? Start today. Imagine waking up tomorrow with less pain, feeling stronger, and moving with more confidence, all because you took one small step today. It's possible, and it starts right now. Here's my challenge for you. Try the quad activation reset today. Feel the difference, and then come back and share your experience in the comments. Did it work for you? What changes did you notice? Your story could inspire someone else to take their first step toward a pain-free life. And if you're ready to take control of your health, subscribe to Better Aging Advice for Elderly. Let's rewrite the rules of aging together, stronger, healthier, and pain-free.